thought they were pretty smart, but you've got being right down to an art. You think you're a genius, you drive me up the wall. You're a regular, original, know-it-all. Oh, you think you're special. Oh, you think you're something else. Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. So you got the brains, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. Yeah. I never knew a guy who carried a mirror in his pocket and a comb up his sleeve, just in case. And all that extra old gel in your hair ought to lock it, 'cause heaven forbid it should fall out of place. Oh, you think you're special. Oh, you think you're something else. Okay, so you're Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. So you got the looks, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. You're one of those guys who likes to shine his machine. You made me take off my shoes before you let me get in. I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight. Now come on, baby, tell me, you must be joking, right? Oh, you think you're something special. Oh, you think you're something else. Okay, so you got a car. That don't impress me much. So you got the moves, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much. Oh no, you think you're cool, but have you got the touch? Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright, but that won't keep me warm on the long, cold, lonely nights. That don't impress me much. Yeah. Okay, so what do you think, you're Elvis or something? That don't impress me. Oh no. That don't impress me.
Hi, folks. Thanks for coming. And I, Dr. Fauci, want to let you know that as soon as we get a coronavirus vaccine, I will definitely take it. Any questions?
Yes, Dr. Fauci, there is a vaccine, and we have one right here.
Any questions at all?
I just asked one. I have the vaccine in my hand. Will you take it?
Oh boy, will you look at the time? I'm supposed to go to the DMV to get my registration renewed.
Dr. Fauci, the vaccine.
I can't hear you. My mask is covering my ears, so if there aren't any other questions, I'll...
Dr. Fauci, why won't you take the vaccine?
This man is choking on a piece of chicken. Is the doctor in the house? Oh, I gotta go. Somebody needs me. No more questions. Oh man, that was a close one.
Oh, Maxine Nightingale from 1975. Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. 17 minutes after that 7 o'clock hour. If you've got to be at that workstation by 7:30, ooh, you've got just minutes to get there. Hopefully you're just around the corner from your parking spot.
Hurry.
Boss, do you got something?
Sure do. I wonder how good y'all's memory is.
How good is our memory?
I did this one on this same day a year ago about the same fellow.
Okay, well, that's how history typically works.
Yeah.
It repeats.
It repeats itself every year.
Yeah, because we weren't smart enough to learn from it.
Okay. Born on this day was David Such.
David Such. Name isn't ringing a
Now,
bell.
let's see if I pronounced it right.
Yeah.
S-U-T-C-H.
S-U-T.
I'd say
Such?
Such,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
I've never heard of such.
Neither have I. Yeah. Where's the stick?
Slap him.
Where's the stick?
Well,
Alrighty.
John just goes to prove even a blind hog finds an acorn once in a while. He got that one good. Well, anyway, David was a singer, a politician, and leader of the official Monster Raving Looney Party.
Alrighty.
I don't remember this one either. I mean,
He
yeah.
was known as Screaming Lord Such.
Okay.
Well, he was Britain's longest-serving political leader, standing in nearly 40 elections. And he was the first long-haired pop star boasting hair over 18 inches long. And his songs included Jack the Ripper and a cover of the Coaster song, I'm a Hog for You, Baby.
Now, it seems like I do recall him playing a Jack the Ripper song last year. Was that
But it
the one
wasn't
that,
for, no, it wasn't for David.
It wasn't for
I
David,
played
though.
this one,
Okay.
and I'm going to play it again. I'm a Hog for You by Screaming Lord Such.
Alrighty.
Wow, are we in for a treat?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, bring it.
here you go.
I'm a hog for you, baby. I can't get enough of your love. I'm a hog for you, baby. I can't get enough of your love. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I dream of. One little piggy went to London. Yeah. One piggy went to Liverpool. Yeah. But this little pig is coming over your house. It's gonna rock you all night long. 'Cause I'm a hog for you, baby. I can't get enough of your love. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I'm dreaming of. One little piggy at a pop shop. Yeah. One piggy at a bumblebee. Yeah. This little pig is coming over your house. It's gonna get a fifth of your sweet lips. 'Cause I'm a hook, baby. I can't get enough of your love. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I'm dreaming of. Woo! One little piggy met Frankenstein. One piggy met Dracula. But this little piggy has a drop down dead. 'Cause she saw screaming loud such. 'Cause I'm a hog baby. I can't get enough of your love. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I'm dreaming of. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I'm dreaming of. When I go to sleep at night, that's the only thing I'm dreaming of.
And that just goes to prove we are not the only country to have a clown in their political system.
No, but
Absolutely.
we've got more clowns than the other countries.
Yeah, but ours just did not win re-election, and I'm disappointed.
Well, folks, if you're planning on flying out of the Tampa International Airport, they have just now opened back up. So they're suggesting that passengers should check their flight status with their airlines. But Tampa International Airport has now opened back up now that the storm has passed the Tampa Bay region there. We're going to pay a few bills, and we'll be right back with more of the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network.
I think we'd all feel a lot better about having paid our taxes if we knew it was going toward Free Beer Fridays.
Want to hear something amazing? Discover matches all the cash back you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year, automatically, dollar for dollar, with no limit on how much you can earn. Extra cash? Come on, how amazing is that? In fact, it's even more amazing when you realize all the places where Discover is accepted. 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. So when it comes to Discover, get used to hearing yes more often. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2020 Nielsen Report. Limitations apply.
Have you written a book? You can become a published author with Dorrance Publishing, the nation's oldest publishing services company. Countless authors have trusted Dorrance for nearly 100 years to bring their book to the market. Our professional team will edit your text, design your book pages, and create an appealing, eye-catching custom cover. Plus, our authors benefit from a custom book promotion marketing campaign that makes your book available where people buy books, like Amazon and brick-and-mortar bookstores. So make this free call right now to claim your free author's guide to publishing. Don't wait another day. Take one step closer to realizing your dream of becoming a published author and seeing your name in print. You've already written a book, so the next thing to do is make this free call right now to Dorrance Publishing and get your free guide to publishing. Call right now.
800-485-6904. 800-485-6904. That's 800-485-6904.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. Now, Boss, Hank up there in Intercourse, Pennsylvania, said that hog song got him to thinking and reminded him of this song, and he suggested that
about time he started.
You preview this.
What?
Come on now. Okay. Anyway, he is trying to plug in Scrapple one way or the other, isn't he? Okay.
Anyway, we just scrap his ass.
Show him where he can plug the Scrapple.
This is called the Scrapple song.
Yay.
Okay, here we go, folks. You can't blame us. This is blame it on Hank and Intercourse.
Blame it on Hank.
The mom and pop diners around Allentown don't really have much that a fella can hold down. And the folks up around Philly and Bethlehem ain't gourmet types, really, or chefly men. Now, they're God-fearing folk in that Keystone State.
So far, so
but their
good.
food ain't fit for a collection plate. There's things for all kinds of people to hate, but there's one that everybody loves, and they call it Scrabble! Scrabble! Cornmeal steamed and hog meat dappled, set by the window till it's cold and hard, sliced up thick and fried in lard. Hey, what's that swimming in the big bread pan that's kicking up all this mania? It's Scrabble, Scrabble, the pride of Pennsylvania. Well, way down yonder by the port cochere, Billy's got his hands in Betty Sue's hair, shaking and steaming up the roadmaster. We can see him, but we can't see her. Well, Mama's in the kitchen and she might see Billy better leave your sister be. But he jumps from the Buick to the dining room, and when the heat gets a whiff of that pig perfume, it's Scrabble, Scrabble. Hearty as a T-bone, slippery as a tadpole, any old part of the hog will do. Dick in the nipples and the toenails too. Hey, what's that swimming in the big bread pan that's kicking up all this mania? It's Scrabble, Scrabble, the pride of Pennsylvania.
Now, Sal's from New Jersey, and yesterday we were talking about it at the end as we were transferring seats.
Right.
And Sal said he can't stand Scrapple.
I don't know anybody that likes it.
It's got to be a Pennsylvania thing, I would.
Yeah, I think it's Hank. Now, Hank's from where?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, where in Pennsylvania?
Intercourse.
Intercourse.
Where they
So
screw
can we
everything up.
Can we just start calling him Intercourse Hank?
There you go.
I think he needs an Intercourse, Pennsylvania
Or
himself.
screwed up, Hank.
Yeah. No,
Hello, caller,
just
you're on the air.
Intercourse Hank.
Yeah, this is Mike from Haines City.
Hey, Mike.
Like I've always said, you can always tell a Yankee, but you can't tell them much.
Oh, amen.
Yes.
Good
Thank
one there,
you.
Mike.
Mike, hey, Mike. And Mike, congratulations yesterday, Mike. Mike got $100 of your money, boss.
Ooh,
But then I don't like Mike anymore.
That's all right.
Thanks for the contribution, Mike. Okay.
All right, so that's from Intercourse Hank.
Yep.
Well, I do think I'm going to have to say that I think I may have to change my opinion of Hank. But I'm not going to tell you which way.
Yeah, already.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Al. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and I like Scrapple.
So
Okay.
you
I
do
like
like
it so
Scrapple?
much. I made my own not too long ago.
Al, now I got a question. What else is wrong with you?
I listen to you.
Oh, okay.
That was a good one.
Good zinger there. Good zinger, Al. Thanks.
Okay.
All righty.
Hello, caller, you're on the air. Oh, okay. Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Oh, let's try this last one.
Hello, caller, you're on the air.
Tell us, yeah. You'd be surprised what you could tell us, good Yankees.
Here's Hank himself from Intercourse.
Intercourse
Okay.
Hank. That's your new name is
know.
Intercourse Hank.
Let it be known, I'm the only one you guys know who enjoys intercourse every day.
Okay.
All right. Well, you got us there. All right.
I think you should go
Yeah.
intercourse yourself
Now-
right now.
now-
You can't shake a stick at that. Can you?
Now, Hank, you should feel better because it seems like a fellow Pennsylvanian, Al,
Came to your
down
rescue.
here came to your rescue and
Yep.
said that he likes Scrapple. So, it's not just you. You've got someone else out there that at least thinks that Scrapple is edible.
Yep.
You know, I'll tell you something right quick, and I'm going to be very square with you. Please pardon me for explaining. I'm a ham radio operator,
Right.
and I've had a couple folks over to my home over the years from other countries. Germany, Japan, China, places like that, who I met via my hobby. Well, all of them, and I'm telling you the truth, the German and his parents, the Japanese woman I've known and the Chinese woman I've dated, have all said they enjoyed Scrapple. What I don't understand is why the rest of them in the United States don't like it.
Well, now I was listening to the song, and do you deep fry Scrapple?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Well, and
look.
you're kind of sitting there and looking, but I mean, I think we're both in agreement that if just about anything that's deep fried is probably edible.
With
I mean,
with one exception, apparently, Scrapple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just not doing it.
Hold on, Hank. I'm going to lock in, and I'm going to get Al on the line here, a fellow previous Pennsylvania.
There you go, Al. You back
Hey,
with
Al,
us now?
you out with us? Hello,
Al?
Al? Hello, Al.
No, he must have hung up.
Oh,
God.
okay. Well,
All right, Al.
okay.
Just listen, I'm not trying to shove it in your throat. I'm going to let you enjoy it yourself.
That's the only way we're going to eat it.
Yeah. You're going to have to hold us down and
Well,
force feed
now,
it
you
to
know,
us. I ain't touching
I
it.
have been told.
Well, I
you-
heard pig toenails in the song
Yeah.
and all sorts of other things. Okay, Al's back.
No, he's
All right,
not. He
well,
was there. He
yeah,
is.
there
All
he is.
right. Let's
Okay, let's see if we
punch
can get-
Al.
Hello, Al?
Al, you with us now?
You with us?
Yes.
All right. So, Al, meet Intercourse Hank.
Hey, intercourse, Hank. Hello, Al. Have you enjoyed intercourse lately? I lived in Lancaster County in a little town called Bowmansville. Yeah, I know Bowmansville.
Oh, y'all are
Through there yesterday.
what are y'all cousins?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
They're intercourse cousins.
And Hank, I'm sure you're familiar with Shady Maple. Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, I used to work right up there at Oak
this is
Creek
BS.
Campground in Bowmansville.
It's the same person.
Okay.
He's swapping phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys, one day on a Wednesday, maybe I'll take a trip down to Plant City and I'll bring some Scrapple that I made.
Let us know. Let us know when you're coming so we can lock the gates.
Okay.
Well, the boss won't let us lock it on Wednesday, so you're pretty safe to get here to the
Damn it.
studio on a Wednesday.
All righty.
Well, now, I want to say something, guys. We used to have here one of the largest meat packing plants in the country. That was Leicht Brothers back before they were bought out by, what was it,
I'm
Smithfield?
not sure who they were bought out by,
But
you
they
know.
were a pretty good sized meat packing plant, and all the guys that worked there said, well, if you ever saw how they made hot dogs in one of these meat packing places, you wouldn't want it anymore. Now, could that be true about Scrapple? Do you suppose Scrapple is made from floor sweepings?
I'll put it this way, boss. Mine was not.
Okay. Then I might be willing to try yours, Al. Okay.
Okay.
Hank, is there a big meat packing plant in Intercourse?
Pure pork. That's it. And cornmeal.
There's a good book you might want to look at, Al, called Scrapple, Delectable History, by a woman named Amy Strauss. It tells you everything you'd ever want to know about Scrapple and didn't know there was to know.
I can tell you everything you want to know about Scrapple in one word, Hank. Don't.
Well, guys, my dad, all his life, always said there's nothing any better for breakfast than a cold collared sandwich and a glass of clabber.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you guys go. My Scrapple and Kartoffels are getting cold here. Talk to you guys again.
Okay.
Thank you for your wonderful time.
Thanks, guys. Okay, appreciate it.
Enjoy your poop soup.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, man.
Woo, Scrapple.
Nasty.
When you describe what it's made of,
Well,
it's
first
just
off, any food that has the word scrap in the name of it, I don't think I want it. I think that was always the issue when I was a kid.
Scrap. Well, maybe it is.
Maybe that's
Okay.
why I
And
don't like casseroles, because Mom would always take leftovers and throw them in and mix them in together, and
Yeah.
I'm just kind of same thing.
Sometimes,
Scrap.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, just
I'm going to say that, and I might have mentioned this a long time ago. My wife and I were always pinching pennies because we didn't have any nickels to rub together. We grew up. We never went hungry. We always managed to eat. But she came up with something she read about one time, and it was called garbage soup. And do you know what it is?
What it is?
There's actually a recipe for it. You take everything that you have left over from each meal and you throw it in a pot and you leave it on the stove cooking very low. And after several days, it's ready to eat.
Nope.
Well, we didn't eat it too often, I will say that.
Because this week, let's see, we had fish, we had pizza, and we had a big salad. No.
you're not going to throw all that in.
I wonder if
No.
that recipe for garbage soup is still in any cookbooks that anybody knows about.
I don't think it was.
Now, I do have a question.
All
I
right.
do, because you were talking about this just the other day.
Mhm.
So, how was the reheated McDonald's chicken nuggets on the salad?
They were great, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I put them in the air fryer for about 3 minutes, and they just reheated perfectly. So, clue number one: McDonald's chicken nuggets will reheat in an air fryer just nice. They come out almost as good as the day you bought them.
And folks, once it tastes like cardboard, it's ready.
Yeah. And so, but then, chicken in a salad, people have been doing that for years. We just took the cheap route.
Okay.
But,
Hey, that,
it was good. It was good. That's what we had for dinner last night. A big salad, lots of stuff in it, and figured we ate healthy, and then we ruined it by putting McDonald's nuggets.
the garbage
in it,
soup cookbook is brought to you by Pepto Bismol.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Really?
Well, it's not. I made it up.
Yeah, that or Imodium.
All right, it's time for me to do something besides run my mouth.
Okay.
1943, born on this day in the United States, was Brian Hyland.
Oh yeah,
everybody knows Brian. don't they?
Absolutely.
Well, in 1960, he had a number one here in the U.S. and a number 8 single in the UK, and we're going to share it with you right now. Everybody has heard this song, and almost everybody loves this song.
All righty.
Are you ready? Here you
Let's
go.
hear it.
Enjoy.
Kick
I was thinking of a different one.
To come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would say,
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
it was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the locker she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
She was afraid to come out in the open, and so a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open, and so she sat bundled up on the shore.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the blanket she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and the poor little girl's turning blue.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. So in the water she wanted to stay.
From the locker to the blanket, from the blanket to the shore, from the shore to the water.
Guess there isn't any more.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Brian.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks, if you're wondering just about how much rain some of the area got in the last 24 hours with Tropical Storm Eta coming through, well, Sun City Center saw 9.3 inches, St. Petersburg 8.2 inches, Riverview was at 8.1, Bradenton 7 inches, Largo saw 6.6 inches, Sarasota had about 6.8 inches, St. Petersburg, Carlton was 6.1 inch.
And I was gonna say not much. I didn't think we got much rain.
Well, Lutz had about 5.5 inches. Plant City, right here at the studio, saw about 5 inches,
5 inches of rain
too.
That much?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, why aren't we flooded?
Some areas are. Right,
Yeah,
well,
but I mean,
yeah,
right
it's
here,
draining.
and we usually get flooded pretty good. It doesn't last too long, just a couple of weeks.
And
Yeah.
the last one, Holiday, up there in Pasco County,
Now, that
saw
was 5 inches over what period of time?
24
3 days?
hours.
24 hours.
24 hours.
24 hours.
24
in the
hours,
last
yep.
5.
Dang.
So now, has anybody checked the big pond with the fountain back there? That just get a couple of hours of rain and that thing comes up. I bet it's overflowing.
Well,
if you-
that thing shoots water up approximately 30 feet in the air. So
Right.
if the pond came up 2 feet, then that means it's now at 32 feet.
Oh, there you go. A Plant City record. Not a world record, just a...
Anyway, if you're waiting for it, the Holiday up there in the Pasco area, 4.7. So it looks like as the storm was kind of dissipating and moving past, it's the outer realms are less inches of rain. But that's
Sun
still
City Center, 9 inches of rain. They ain't driving their golf carts out and around today, I wouldn't think.
No, wouldn't think so.
Yeah.
So does that mean no golf courses are open on the villages today?
I would say probably no.
They may not be.
So nobody has to worry about
Got a
getting
lot
run
of
over.
water hazards out there.
Yeah.
So
Hey, it's 18 minutes till that 8 o'clock hour. You're listening to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. We're going to pay a few bills, and we'll be right back in 90 seconds.
Looking to expand your business in an affordable way? According to Forbes magazine, the #1 way is text marketing. In Central Florida, the experts are AT&T Advertising. These days, practically everyone has their phone in front of them all day. Using text marketing, put your business's message in front of them immediately. Call AT&T Text Marketing Technology to schedule a consultation at 407-572-3749 or text VNews to 77222.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. They want your money, and guess what? They can legally take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you. So what do? Fight back by letting our team of experts at the Tax Helpline work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws and will fight to save your money. So, if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket.
800-932-1597. 800-932-1597. 800-932-1597. That's 800-932-1597.
Sun is up, time's at hand. There's a stir across the land, and so begins another day on life's highway. On city streets, down country roads, like a stream the people flow. There's bread to win and toast to pay on life's highway. There is hope with every turn, a bridge to build, a bridge to burn. Here's hoping you never go astray on life's highway. We are young, then we're old, passing through, then passing on, like the roses bloom and fade on life's highway. Step by step, round and round, never knowing where we're bound, from the cradle to the grave on life's highway. There is hope with every turn, a bridge to build, a bridge to burn. Here's hoping you never go astray on life's highway. The sun is up, time's at hand. There's a stir across the land, and so begins another day on life's highway.
That was the #1 hit for Steve Wariner back in 1986, called Life's Highway. Well, Robert from Mulberry called in, and boss, he says he always loves the show whenever you're engaged and you're in a good mood and everything. So,
well, then he doesn't like it very often, does he?
Not much, no.
Because I'm not engaged very much.
All righty.
Anyway, but I think he's enjoying the show this morning there, most definitely.
Okay.
But he did ask, he remembered what he remembered of Allentown was one October Indian summer day, just working on a job site doing carpentry. And he remembered this particular song, and he says it brings back so many memories every time he hears it. Well, happy to play this for you, Robert, and enjoy it in Mulberry.
People stay just a little bit longer. We want to play just a little bit longer. Now the promoter don't mind, and the union don't mind if we take a little time and we leave it all behind and sing one more song.
Oh, won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please, 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 say you will, say you will.
Now the promoter don't mind, and the roadies don't mind if we take a little time and we leave this all behind and sing one more song.
Well, I have to agree with you, Robert, over there in Mulberry. That's such a great song. Always love that one. Love my Jackson Brown. No doubt about it. Well, folks, guys, we've got a caller on the air.
Oh, do we now?
It's Candy. Hello, Candy. Good morning.
Good morning, lovelies.
So we're getting a little rain down here, but 76 degrees, 75. What's the temperature up there in Colorado?
Right now we're sitting at 29 and we're getting moist.
Ooh. Okay. Well, what can we do for you now that we've had the weather update?
What's your guys' favorite hangover food?
Favorite hangover food? Now, the boss has never been drunk.
He don't drink. Right?
Doesn't drink, so he can't. But what's your favorite food?
Ooh, gosh. That's hard to say. First thing pops to mind right now is chicken and dumplings.
Okay.
Oh, now chicken and dumplings, good. Yeah.
Tater?
Hangover food.
Hangover food?
Hangover food, lots and lots of caffeine, so coffee, large amounts.
So you're hungover every day. when you go to
Yeah.
work.
No, well, it's just it prevents it though. It's lots of coffee, food wise, typically what I remember of the hangovers, and I haven't been hungover in years. I didn't want to eat nothing. just give me coffee, give me a dark room, leave me alone. That's my hangover cure.
Wow, could we get you drunk?
These days it doesn't take much.
John? Somebody go get the man a bottle right now.
There you go.
When I get like that, I like to go to a buffet, that breakfast buffet somewhere. You know what I mean? Like the more grease you can put in your system.
You see, that's me. I mean, I want a cheeseburger, but the grease doesn't really help. I mean, from that standpoint. But for whatever reason, a greasy, juicy cheeseburger,
I just feel like
I can
eggs,
agree with that too.
scrambled eggs and greasy ass bacon seem to be the cure to hangover.
Well, see, now I used to before the hangover. I mean, I'd stay in the bar till they kicked me out. Years and years ago. And fortunately, there was a Jack in the Box right across the street, which I don't know how many of y'all have Jack in the Boxes where you are anymore, but I would then drive from one parking lot to the other and get just about 2 of everything on the menu. It's like,
well, Candy, I got a question for you.
What is that, sir?
Are you a greedy person?
No.
Okay.
No.
You don't want it all?
By a greedy person.
Well, I wish you were greedy and you'd keep all that cold weather up there to yourself.
Yeah.
No, but I did receive $10 from these really nice guys. And I wanted to say thank you.
You got that from Boss Hog.
Absolutely.
That's the boss's money there. That's not ours.
Now, didn't she win something else?
You got more money than we do out of this whole Boss Hog Radio thing. Worked out better for you than it does for us.
Yeah.
What was your question for?
Didn't she win something else?
She did.
I mean,
I thought
I did. I won $10 from you guys.
No, but I'm saying,
I thought we
weren't we supposed to be sending her?
I thought we sent you a T-shirt. Did we send you a T-shirt?
No.
Oh,
We got to
I
get
thought
our
we
prize
did.
pack. I think we're trying to.
And I'm still waiting
she
for my
wants-
coffee cup because it's going to snow. And I need a coffee cup.
She needs a coffee cup.
Okay.
She needs a T-shirt, and she wants, boss. I'm gonna go ahead. She wants like knee-high socks with the Boss Hog logo on them. Can we make that happen for Candy? He's thinking it over.
That just made me think. I wonder,
I thought I smelled something. I didn't realize it was
of all the other things I do, I tell everybody I'm the only kid in my class that has to run 6 businesses to make one lousy living.
Mm-hmm.
And a sign shop where we do silk screening is one of the little businesses that I have. Not very profitable, but it keeps a couple of guys off the street, so it's good for them. But, maybe we could come up with some Boss Hog socks.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Candy.
You guys got to do something to keep me warm, or else I'm just going to turn into one of those ice ladies.
Yeah.
Well, we can't have that.
29 degrees.
We can't
somebody
have
has
that.
to give me socks.
29 degrees.
Generally, I'll say something that gets people hot under the collar easy enough.
Well,
yeah,
Candy,
that's true.
All right.
My word of advice before you go, if it's 29 degrees, just don't get anywhere near the windows right now, okay?
Yeah, stay away from the windows.
Well, I randomly do still have my air conditioner on.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's just weird.
Have a
All
great day, Candy.
Have a good one,
Bye-bye.
Candy. All right, who we got here?
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, guys, to go with those knee-high socks,
Scrapple?
where can I get knee-high boots?
Knee-high boots?
So I can listen to Boss Hog Radio better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll give you a boot.
Down here in the South, we refer to them as waiters, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I get the willies just thinking of it. See ya.
Okay, bye-bye.
All righty now.
You got something over there you want to share, boss?
I got so much I want to share, I don't even know where to start. So most of what I want to share is stuff that happened to me, but that would be rather boring. So let's go on to some this day in history.
How could that be boring? I like your story.
3 minutes till 8 o'clock.
More so than
let's
I
get
like
going.
today in history. I'd rather hear your story.
Well, I will tell you a little story then. It snowed here in Plant City many, 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 many years ago.
About 76, 77, right?
Yeah. And people in this town thought I was either psychic or brilliant or had a crystal ball.
Psycho.
You aren't going to believe it. We had been accumulating oddball stuff that we would buy odd lots from the Cotter and Company warehouse for our hardware store. And we wound up with a couple of dozen pair of snowshoe boots or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And they sat around the store for years, and so I decided to run a special on them. You're not going to believe it. A couple of days later, the paper came out. The day the paper came out, now it has to be printed like 3 days ahead.
Right.
The day the paper came out, it snowed in Plant City.
And you've got a special on snow boots.
And we had the front page on the shopper that day. People could not believe it. They thought I was psychic.
You should have saved that paper.
Yeah,
you should
that's
have
one you
saved
should
that
kept.
paper.
I'm telling you, it was. We had calls. We had people from Mulberry, Bartow. They was called, and how they found out about it, I don't know. But the phone rang off the hook that day, and for a long time, I got a little bit of respect here in this town, but it didn't last long.
Oh,
Now, what's the chances of something like that happening?
I don't know.
In Florida, that's astronomical. I think you could win the lottery probably easier than you could do that.
Why don't you post on Facebook that it's not going to rain tomorrow? We'll see. Got a 50-50 chance that you might be perceived as genius.
And if you folks will stay tuned here, there's a 50-50 chance we might do something that you like.
That much?
Yeah, bad chance.
I thought it was more like 70-30. Yeah,
I was going to say, I'm not sure that we can. I'm sure we can hit 50% of all our listeners and make them happy there.
All right.
Hey, you're listening to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. We're going to be breaking for CBS and paying a few bills. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg.
I'm Tater Hayes, the deviled egg.
I'm John McDade, agnostic to be here.
I'm Boss Hog the Rotten Egg, and we are the best radio station on the flea market today.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
This is the Boss Hog Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell, 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City, 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven, and 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park.
Coronavirus numbers may be exploding, but that isn't stopping parents from wanting to give their kids a normal life. I'm Jennifer Brown. Here's what's trending. Moms and dads rallied outside Wisconsin's Capitol demanding winter sports continue. High school seniors say it's hard not getting a chance at one last season.
You work so hard to get there. You're 4 years, you expect a senior year, you expect that.
Craving a live concert? Ticketmaster is working on a plan to bring back music and sporting events once a coronavirus vaccine is available. Be ready to download a couple phone apps to make it happen. Ticketmaster wants ticket holders to prove they've been vaccinated or tested using their app and a Health Pass app together. What Ticketmaster does not want are fans showing up hoping to get tested on site. And Cheetos has teamed up with a sushi chain to create a flamin' hot sushi roll. Hisho Sushi calls it the Fire and Ice Fusion. It has spicy imitation crab inside and is wrapped in crushed flamin' hot Cheetos and then topped with hot mayo and oil. May need a glass of milk after.
Finally, Church's new chicken sandwich is here. With almost 70 years in the kitchen, it's everything you love about Church's. Between two buns, just $3.99. Thanks for waiting. Church's, bringing that down-home flavor. Offer valid at participating locations.
Stacy Towns Realty in Haines City urges listeners to get involved in the community. Whether it's food for a family in crisis, checking on a senior, or giving blood, you can make a difference in someone's life. This message from Stacy Towns Realty in Haines City. For all of your real estate needs, please call Stacy at 863-557-3034 or 402-1585. Once again, that is 863-557-3034.
Is your driveway a mess? Have low spots in the yard? Maybe it's time for a backyard makeover. Whatever your project, Blanchfield Trucking can deliver clean fill dirt, black topsoil, or ground asphalt and crushed concrete for driveway repairs. Whatever you need, Blanchfield can deliver it by the truckload, serving everyone from Winter Haven to East Hillsborough County. Call Blanchfield Trucking today at 863-412-1111. That's 863-412-1111.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
So, have you noticed how everyone's grammar is completely awful now? Like, you know, the texting and the LOLs. Whatever happened to punctuation? I mean, drivers who switch to Progressive could save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Oh, those dreaded bells, how they haunt Tater, although he claims he can't hear them.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, make it stop, Tater.
Get out of bed, you lazy sh**.
There you go. Now get out of bed, you lazy whatever you are. I don't know. I can't tell from here. Hey, it is going to be wet today, pretty much. Chance of rain is 90%. High today near 83. Breezy south winds 14 to 16 miles per hour, becoming west in the afternoon. May see some gusts as high as 20. Now later tonight, it looks like it's going to calm down. Mostly cloudy, a low around 70. West winds 5 to 7 miles per hour. Then on into Friday, mostly cloudy again, a high near 84. Now, right now, what do we got here? Winds are about 16 miles per hour. Light rain over in Winter Haven, 75 degrees there. 77 and a light rain here at the studios in Plant City. A light rain and 75 up in Bushnell. Slightly heavier rain in Nobleton. 77 and cloudy in Avon Park. There's your weather forecast for the Boss Hog Radio Network listening area. Fester, anything interesting happening out in traffic?
Good morning, Sumter and Citrus County up there in your neck of the woods. Looking at the map, no accidents to report, and all the major thoroughfares are clean and green. Let's move it down to the Polk County area. Relatively quiet this hour. No accidents to report, even with all the wet roads. Doing a fantastic job of keeping it in between the ditches there and the major thoroughfares. As I look at that, if you're heading towards Orlando, you're seeing that slowdown that's going to start slowing down before you even get to the turnpike now. If you're heading towards Tampa, it's still clean and green all the way into downtown Tampa. Are you done with that? That annoys the crap out of me.
Stop it.
Okay. Sounds like a daggum duck quacking, with all this water here, I mean, at first it took me a moment to figure out just what he was doing there, but hey, Highlands and Hardy County, all the major thoroughfares clean and green and no accidents to report. That is your weather and traffic together for your 8 a.m. wake-up call. It's 5 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock. I'm Fester Jenkins, the cracked egg.
I'm Tater Hayes, the deviled egg.
And the fellow sitting over there with his mouth wide open is
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill, and
Mr.
I am
Bill.
Boss Hog the Rotten Egg.
All righty.
And what brings Mr. Bill in here today?
He drove.
I drove from Inverness, the Bushnell area. Oh, there you
What's
go.
going on up there?
Oh, there's some rain. There are trees down. There is the ditches are full of water, and there's no breakfast over by where I live. There's no breakfast place.
Oh, no.
I know.
That's just wrong.
Wait a minute, though. Speedway does have this pizza, a $5 pizza that they make into a biscuit and gravy pizza.
No, Bill. No.
And I thought about trying it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Just
it?
don't. Yeah, don't.
All right, I won't.
I haven't
Biscuit
done it, but I'm
and
thinking-
gravy
biscuit
pizza.
and gravy pizza. There's
I
just
thought
some
a
things
Speedway
you don't.
was where you filled up your car tank, not your belly.
But they got everything now.
Speedway's kind of like a Wawa.
Have you heard when you're in there and they have that little jingle, dun, 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 Speedway? You ever heard that when you're in there?
I have not been in a Speedway.
When I'm in there, that jingle, I'll go, my mom's dog's name used to be Freeway.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
All right, now.
Hey,
and that just really burns my butt.
I know. I will say
whenever that back in the 50s, and the 60s, some of the supermarkets started selling hardware top items, pots and pans and such as that.
Yeah.
And we had a hardware store, my grandmother and my dad, and we despised that. We just hated the fact that they were selling something. They were encroaching upon our territory.
Huh.
And here it is. All of a sudden now, everybody is trying to sell everything. They want to be everything to everybody. And baloney. I just, to heck with the Speedway. I go there to fill up my car. I want to go to a restaurant if I'm going to fill up my own tank.
Yeah. But everything's combined together nowadays. There's no more. You think there's still mom and pop 5 and dime stores out there?
I doubt that.
Very few and far between. That's for sure.
Well, you know, one of the things I did, since I'm known for dabbling in a little bit of everything, I had a dollar store one time.
Oh, wow.
And I thought the name was Genius. Of course, I looked in the mirror and I saw the genius that came up with it. But I called it the $1 and More store. And I thought that was kind of cute. I'm surprised no one ever came to me with $1 million and wanted to buy the name. It could be because I didn't copyright it, but
what was that, 1971?
no, that was early 2000s.
Oh, well.
I mean, what do you think of that name, $1 and More store?
I like that name. I mean, now I've seen some stores like the $5 store. I think that. Have you ever seen something like that?
I think it's called what, Five Below. Everything's below. Everything's either $5 or below.
Everything's below $5.
And then there's the Dollar Tree, which I think they don't have anything.
How much
above
longer are they going
$1.
to be around? But
Who
you know,
knows?
that was back in my day, though. It was the 5 and 10 cent store.
Yeah. That's what I was.
You could go in there and buy stuff for a nickel and a dime. And here in Plant City, it was McCrory's 5 and 10 cent store. They were the big one. And then we had WW Max 5 and 10 cent store that actually wound up renting the store that my grandmother's hardware store was in to expand their place. And that was right there on South Collins Street in Plant City. That was WW Max.
Did you get those little stamps and stuff like that too? That they would give you that counted towards points or something when you wanted to buy something in the store?
I don't know that I remember that.
You remember those?
But
Twister
I do
or
remember
Tater?
one thing. In the alley behind our hardware store was also the alley behind WW Max 5 and 10 cent store. And lo and behold, my brother and I went out there one day. We thought we had died and gone to heaven.
What was there?
The dumpster was full of new comic books.
No way.
Absolutely.
You still got those?
I have no idea where they're at. They may be at my mom's old house.
Yeah,
but
he still has them.
honestly, that was, I mean, can you imagine a kid finding a whole trash can full of comic books?
Holy moly.
You thought you'd won the lottery or a jackpot.
Oh, that
I would
was
imagine.
better than
Yep.
the lottery.
Unbelievable. That's like finding baseball cards, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Well, folks, you're listening to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show. We've got Bill in the studio with us. If you were listening yesterday afternoon after the Elvis Forever show,
You didn't hear much.
You heard.
we apologize.
You heard disabled veterans show that Bill is tinkering with. And Bill used to be on a station up there in Homosassa before it closed and shut down. And Bill's been talking with us about trying to do something with Boss Hog Radio. And that was his first venture at it. Now, I wasn't sure what to expect whenever you did this show up in Homosassa.
Crystal River?
Crystal River. Okay, sorry.
Frank was the guy's name. I don't know his last name, but he passed away back in April. He was like 64.
Was it? I mean, I kind of got the impression that your disabled veteran show was talking about
Well, that's how
things for the veterans and everything.
That's how
but,
it first started out. And then I kind of thought, well, this just complaining for a whole hour, that maybe that might not, it'll turn people off. So I decided.
It works for me.
Go ahead, Bill.
So I decided to put music into it and then go out and just interview people. And I mean, still talk about veterans issues, but make it more entertaining than just
So what the listeners heard yesterday afternoon is kind of what you vision the show being.
Correct.
From that. Okay, because I know DB came in to do his Southern Symposium show. He had heard it and said really loved it. Now,
Oh, thanks.
He says he was able to slide in an AC/DC song that, you know, I mean, and I'm thinking maybe that's the one.
There
that
was
you,
one song, and I had a couple of phone calls. I was on my tractor listening, And yes, folks, I do have a tractor on my radio. Actually, I've had a tractor on my radios for the last 15 years or so. Otherwise, I wouldn't even get on the damn thing.
You had a tractor on your radio?
Yeah.
No, I have a radio on my tractor.
You said it backwards.
But
but
you
yeah, we
said-
know what
you
you
said
meant.
You said you had a tractor on your radio.
Who cares what I said? Nobody listens anyway.
Yeah, no, we get it.
That sure makes your stomach feel better.
But anyway, I will say that I was listening to it. It didn't make a lot of sense. But there was one song you did that, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I
What
don't
song was
remember
that?
what it was. It was just kind of far out, one of them crazy,
And-
borderline heavy metal type things.
Oh, you mean Back in Black by AC/DC, probably.
May have been. Again, like I said, I mean, we don't. I don't think it's heavy metal, but AC/DC does. For him, he's 82 years old as of yesterday.
Oh.
He would consider
happy birthday.
AC/DC heavy metal.
Did you
Yes.
like Kate Smith? You like Kate Smith? I played that yesterday. God Bless America, Kate Smith on there.
Yeah, in small doses.
Small doses of Kate Smith. If she had some Slim Fast, would you like her better?
Who knows?
But that's what I figured. I just go out to Strawberry Festival before this COVID-19 hit, or I went out to where the Rays were for an event, and then I would talk to people and get their favorite songs and ask them why they're there, and if they were a veteran, that helped out. So So that's what I thought. Just mix it with music and.
All right. Well, listen. In the meantime, we're going to get back to this talking, but I got something that I've been waiting for all year long, and I'm the only one that likes it. But you know what? I'm the only one that really matters.
You're paying the bills.
1946, not a song, but a movie was released. Any idea what it was?
46.
Did I just turn myself off? Oh, there you go.
There you go.
1946. I would say African Queen.
No. Song of the South.
Oh,
a Disney thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That did come out today. Yep.
1946.
Yep.
My dad was born in
And
47.
That brings up an opportunity for me to play Zippity Doo Dah.
Huh.
I love that song. Now,
So do
I
I.
normally don't play the original. This is the original. And some damn fools out there think it's racist because it was a black guy. But, people are crazy anymore. It was a great movie. And I just loved Uncle Remus. And nobody can tell me any different. Here, listen to just a little bit of Uncle Remus singing Zippity Doo Dah from Song of the South. Here you go. Enjoy.
It happened on one of them zippity-doo-dah days. Now, that's the kind of day when you can't open your mouth without a song jump right out of it. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth. It's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Yes, sir. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
Oh, plenty of sunshine in the way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfaction. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling this way.
That was on this day in 1946. The Song of the South came out. And for those of you that did not love that as much as I do, and I do dearly love it, I'll have to tell you that, whether you like it or not, I have another Song of the South that might trip your trigger a little better. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah. Much better.
Alabama.
sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Cotton on the roadside, cotton in the ditch. We all picked the cotton, but we never got rich. Daddy was a veteran, a Southern Democrat. They ought to get a rich man to vote like that, singing song, song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Somebody told us Wall Street fell, but we were so poor that we couldn't tell. Cotton was short and the weeds were tall, but Mr. Roosevelt is gonna save us all. Well, Mama got sick and Daddy got down. The county got the farm and they moved to town. Papa got a job with a TVA. He bought a washing machine and then a Chevrolet. Sing it, song, song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Play it. Sing it, song, song of the South, sweet potato pie, and I shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Song, song of the South. Gone, gone with the wind. Song, song of the South. Song, song of the South. Sing it. Song, song of the South. Sweet potato pie, and shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind. Ain't nobody looking back again. Song, song of the South. Sweet potato pie, and shut my mouth. Gone, gone with the wind.
While you're sitting there stuck in traffic, don't feel lonely. We're all right here holding you in our thoughts. Doesn't that make you feel all warm and specially taken care of? Good. This is a recording.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Concentrated all-purpose Simple Green is the answer for versatile cleaning throughout your home and garage. I'm so certain you'll love Simple Green. If you're not 100% satisfied, I'll give you your money back. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
Nobody wants to get ripped off, broken into, or robbed, but nobody wants to pay a lot of money to have their home protected either. I've got an offer to tell you about to provide home security for your home for less than $1 a day. For real, with no installation or equipment charges. And this is from a company rated #1 by a leading consumer research company. According to the facts, most of you won't even call unless there's a burglary in your neighborhood or something bad happened. So let's give you a reason. Save money. For less than $1 a day with no other costs, you can get your home secured. Plus, get a lifetime equipment replacement warranty. You need protection for your home. Call the Home Security Hotline right now.
800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. 800-561-6947. Again, that's 800-561-6947.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. 21 minutes after that 8 o'clock hour. What you got going on over there, Tater?
Well, some, birthdays that the boss hasn't gotten to today. Oh, and more important than any of the birthdays, today is international. Is it international or national? National Pizza with Everything Day. No anchovies, though.
Ah.
Yeah. you like pizza. You don't do everything. You don't do put any veggies on your pizza, do you?
You know, the only vegetable that I'll have on it is actually a fungus. It's a mushroom. You know,
mushroom. Okay, that's some people consider that to not.
That
so
was
much be a
always
veg-
my favorite. Was the I like the old Pizza Hut original,
Mm-hmm.
the thin crust, and they had the Supreme. I think they eventually wound up calling it the Super Supreme.
Yeah. Meat lovers, all of that.
That was my favorite.
Now, see, I've always called it a garbage pizza and everything but anchovies. I'll tell
Well,
them
I
that.
mean, it's kind of like Boss Hog Radio. It's Heinz 57 music. It's got a little bit of everything on it.
I like the Hungry Howie's buffet over by the Strawberry Festival. Giving a plug for Hungry Howie's, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I like Hungry Howie's, but I'm not allowed to go to the one up here by the hospital.
Why?
They called the law on me one day.
Yeah, you eat too much. You go now.
No, it wasn't that. It's kind of a long story, but that was the beginning of me becoming an asshole.
At that Hungry Howie's by the Strawberry Festival?
Well, no, they kept sending their truck out here.
Oh, okay, I know.
To the market, and they would instead of just delivering one pizza, they'd cook up a couple of dozen and ride around here and sell them. Well, that's not allowed.
No,
because we have a gentleman here that has a food concession stand on the market.
All right,
and it's okay to order one in. And this went on for years. I finally had to, so I just got my truck up there one day, drove up there, walked into the store, started screaming, hollering like a madman, which I do quite well. and they said, well, you need to shut up. I said, no, sir. And I said, why don't you call the police to throw me out? I'm not leaving. And, of course, I was screaming and hollering, and there was women in there with kids. They started all getting up, leaving, walking out the door. I mean, I really showed my ass.
Man. Been there, done that.
But I had reached the point after a couple of years of this, and they were some, I don't know, foreigners. Should I say that?
You can say anything.
You just said it, I believe.
Well, they were foreigners. They were not good old red-blooded Americans. They were some of these hard-headed Arabian-type people.
Oh.
And you couldn't tell them a damn thing. Well, by golly, when it was all over with, I got escorted out.
Sounds like my stories.
But other than that, I did enjoy their food. I enjoyed their buffet. I mean, honestly, I have to say that it was good.
I think a Spanish family owns it now. When I was there from this last time, it was pretty. It's been there forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one by the Strawberry Festival.
By the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you
the
mean
hospital there.
here in Plant City, the
Yeah,
one
correct.
I got thrown out of.
Yeah. The one and the same. Yeah.
Yep.
But if they're true Americans, they would forgive you.
But what I could care. I don't want to be forgiven.
Don't care.
I want to be remembered.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No, I did have one other thing.
Well, what do you do, guys, whenever somebody, after a couple of years of continuing to break your rules and rub it in your face, what do?
No, I think you did. You did
had
what
reached
needed to
my
be done.
limit.
All right, I have a similar thing. So,
Instead of doing it there, you could have just trespassed them off the property.
I got a Boss Hog
I
similar
did that.
story.
It didn't work.
I got mad. I'm a disabled vet. I got mad at GTE back in my crazy days, and I'm still in GTE jail. I cannot go inside GTE or call them on the phone. I can only use the ATM machine. Now, some people may say, why don't you just get a different bank account? Well, I don't know. I just have never done that. Maybe that's what I should do. But here, GTE, I think, I apologize, but I'm still stuck in GTE jail. Now, is that discrimination or what?
Well, I'm in Bank of America jail, and I love it.
Oh, you're in Bank of America?
You know what? Some of these big companies,
I'm glad I'm
I
there.
could write a book on big companies that treat their customers like crap.
There you go. Straight from Boss Hog's mouth. There we go.
There you
we
go.
got it going on.
Mm-hmm.
So you had one thing left there,
Well,
Tater?
two things. Speaking of jail, our faithful listener Tony is in Facebook jail again.
Again?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
did you do, Tony? My
I don't
gosh.
know.
Okay.
More interesting is the open letter that Charlie wrote.
Okay.
So if you're friends with them, go check it out. Maybe I'll get permission to repost that letter. Got a birthday today, and I don't know if Boss is going to get to it. If he is, I'm going to get yelled at. If he isn't, then I'm happy to do this.
I do have a couple of more, but let's get it. Let's move on quick.
Neil Young, 75 years old today.
Wow.
75?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
From 1970, here's Cinnamon Girl.
Let's talk more music.
Don't steal my line.
I wanna live with a cinnamon girl. I can be happy the rest of my life with a cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures, I run in the night. You see us together, chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. Ten silver saxes, the bass with a bow. The drummer relaxes and waits between shows for his cinnamon girl. A dreamer of pictures, I run in the night. You see us together, chasing the moonlight, my cinnamon girl. Boss, send me money now. I'm gonna make it somehow. I need another chance. You see, your baby loves to dance. Yeah, yeah,
Hi, everybody. It's time for your Land and Livestock Report here on the Ag Information Network. I'm Russell Nemitz. Well, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association has released a comprehensive industry feed yard audit tool. The organization says that the cattle industry feed yard audit will serve as a standardized audit tool based on the science and common sense established in the Beef Quality Assurance, or BQA, program. And though the audit tool is owned by NCBA, auditing of feed yards will only be conducted through business-to-business activity within the cattle industry. NCBA says it will be maintaining the tool with updates as science dictates. Now, to help ensure consistency and integrity in auditing, the Cattle Industry Feed Yard Audit Tool has been certified through the Professional Animal Auditor Certification Organization. The Cattle Industry Feed Yard Audit was built based on BQA principles and includes key standards of animal care that are directly related to animal health and welfare that contribute to a safe beef supply. Results from the audit can provide information back to the feed yard to help drive improvement and measure the effectiveness of the operation. To check it out for yourself, visit ncba.org/feedyardaudit online.
Here's farmer and landowner John Prue.
We purchased the land about 3 years ago, and there was an old farmstead on there with trees. We were going to clear the land so we could farm through it. We thought we knew where the pipe was, so we didn't call to get it located. The work on our property led to the damage of a light crude pipeline. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it could have been much worse.
Never assume the location or depth of underground lines. Always call 811 or visit clickbeforeyoudig.com before you start work. A message from the Pipeline Operators for Ag Safety campaign.
So, you're looking to finance a new irrigation system.
That's right.
Great. At what interest rate?
0%.
Okay. And how big of a down payment?
$0.
Sure. You'll start making payments when?
Nothing for 18 months.
I see. Is there anything else you'd like?
Yeah, how about a few $1,000s with a free bonus equipment?
I'm sorry. You'll have to see your local Zematic dealer to get that kind of bargain, or visit lindsay.com/offer for details.
For the Ag Information Network, I'm Russell Nimitz.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show on the Boss Hog Radio Network. 32 minutes after that 8 o'clock hour, 28 minutes till that 9 o'clock. Yeah, at 9 o'clock, you'll have Sal T and his Rock and Roll Revival coming your way. But until then, what else you got, boss?
Well, I got a question. That's what I got.
Okay.
Whose birthday was that last song?
Neil Diamond. Neil Young. I'm sorry.
Neil Young.
Jeez.
Neil
Neil
Young.
Diamond. Neil
Yeah,
Young.
and what was the
Okay.
name of that song?
Cinnamon Girl.
I didn't care for it. Did y'all like it?
I like it. It's a classic
Mm,
Neil
it
Young
got-
rocker, man.
It got air. It didn't chart, but it did get airplay.
Okay. Well, it just didn't trip my trigger, didn't float my boat.
No, I remember hearing that on the
But
radio.
I'll tell you something I do like that happened on this day in 1946.
Okay.
And it's actually had something to do with a bank.
A bank?
A bank. They did something I liked.
They gave money to people?
Not quite. In Chicago, the Exchange National Bank opened up for the very first time 10 drive-up teller windows.
Wow.
Okay.
On this day in 1946.
I wonder if that's where the drive-through window started.
That's what it just said.
Okay, for a bank, but I'm wondering if that's where. I mean, in other words, was there drive-throughs in restaurants before then?
Jimmy Stewart.
Oh,
was
I
it?
don't think so.
I think Jimmy Stewart was the first one to spot a drive-through, right? And like, hello there, building and loan. I don't know.
Okay,
that's from whatever that movie, Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, right. When he's hollering at the bank, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what else?
That was
happened?
a run-by, not a drive-by.
Oh, it's a run.
Guess what else happened on a day like today?
What?
And what is a day like today?
Rainy.
Yeah.
Rainy.
Well, 1956, this song went to number one on the UK single chart. And it went a lot of other places too. And it was written by a fella by the name of John Bragg and Robert Riley. And do you know who they were?
Bragg and Riley.
Bragg Riley was a bragging.
Naughty.
Anyway, they were two prisoners at the Tennessee State Prison in Nashville, and they were walking across the courtyard, and one of them made a comment about walking in the rain, and that's where Johnny Ray come up later on with Walking in the Rain.
Huh.
Just walking in the rain, getting soaking wet, torture in my heart by trying to forget, just walking in the rain, so alone and blue. All because my heart still remembers you. People come to window, they always stare at me, shake their heads in sorrow, saying, who can that fool be? Just walking in the rain, thinking how we met, knowing things could change. Somehow I can't forget. Just walking in the rain, walking in the rain, walking in the rain, just walking in the rain all day. People come to their window, they always
just walking in the rain.
Well, guess what else happened on that same day in that same year?
It lightninged.
Not
Yeah.
quite.
What?
An iceberg says was observed. Now, is that the same as sighted or the same as I discovered or the same as what the hell is that?
Where was the iceberg discovered at?
Do you know? And Tater's got a little impression on this, I think. It was the largest iceberg ever sighted.
Huh.
Bill.
Really?
Yes.
Like in Lake Erie or something?
No, it doesn't say where it is. I could care less where it is. It was just an iceberg. It was sighted. It was observed. And it happened. And it was on this day in 1956 when it was observed.
Huh.
Fester, how big was this iceberg?
I don't know how big the iceberg was.
Give me a
That was
guess.
okay.
It was the largest observed iceberg.
Largest, I guess, float. I mean, icebergs can be huge.
The largest
I mean,
iceberg ever? Is that
I'm gonna.
I don't know if it was the largest ever, but it was the largest that had been observed on this day in 1956.
I'm going to say
Greenland.
3 acres.
Okay, Tater.
20 acres.
I'll
Bill?
say half a mile long.
It was 60 miles wide and 208 miles long. That is a country.
There's islands that are smaller than that. Yeah.
Yes, there are.
That iceberg was larger than Belgium.
You know
now
what-
that was down in the South Pacific.
You know that one iceberg joke, right? You know what Kenny Rogers said when he saw that large iceberg swimming, doing the backstroke in his pool? Islands in the stream, that is what we are. Well, it's supposed to be Dolly Parton, but I put iceberg in there.
Well, anyway, all I can say is that was a hell of an iceberg.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And how would you like to lay around on that beach?
Nope.
No. Well, what have we got that's cold as ice? Anything?
This.
Here we go.
You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. I've seen it before. It happens all the time. You're closing the door. You leave the world behind. You're digging for gold. You're throwing away a fortune
Hey everybody, Tater Hayes with a word about Heine Wine. You've heard of Tupperware parties, you've heard of negligee parties, and you've heard of knick-knack parties. Now the ultimate party is being assembled and will be ready to enter your home within the next month. We're talking, of course, about Heine parties from the Heine Winery in beautiful downtown Waverly, home of Heine Wine, the great tasting Florida wine in the flip-top can made exclusively at the Heine Winery by Big Red and Thor Heine. Here's how it works. You call the winery and tell bookkeeper receptionist Ophelia Heine you'd like to book a Heine party. Set up the date and invite your friends over. The Heines will do the rest. On the night before your party, one of the Heine hosts or hostesses will show up at your door with every imaginable Heine product you can think of. The host or hostess will begin the party by sharing his or her Heine with everyone in the room. This is a great way to break the ice and to really get to know the host or hostess. Next, you'll see all the items from the Heine Wine gift shop displayed by professional models employed by the Heine Winery. Pick out what you want, and they'll do the rest. A Heine party is as close as your phone. Call the winery today at 999-BURP and arrange to introduce your friends to the wonderful world of Heine. Remember, you only go round once in life. Grab for all the Heine you can get. Sanda Andrews at Century 21 at Your Service Realty reminds you that no matter what's happening around the globe, the men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces serve and sacrifice. Please take a moment to say thank you to a veteran and support a soldier from home by writing a letter or sending a care package. This from Sanda Andrews at Century 21 at Your Service Realty. For all your real estate needs, contact Sanda at email@sanda.realtor, a certified military specialist realtor.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now. But if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Sale alert at Banana Republic Factory. Take up to 75% off everything, plus an extra 40% off. Save on comfy faves like cozy sweaters, soft hoodies, and more. Find your nearest store or shop online only at Banana Republic Factory. The Friends and Family event's begun at Gap Factory and gapfactory.com. Get 50% off everything right now. Plus, shop new doorbusters, including our Gap logo crew neck sweatshirt from $20. Find it all at Gap Factory or gapfactory.com through November 12th.
Hovering by my suitcase, trying to find a warm place to spend the night. Heavy rain falling, seems I hear your voice calling, it's alright. A rainy night in Georgia, a rainy night in Georgia. It seems like it's raining all over the world. I feel like it's raining all over the world. Neon signs are flashing, taxi cabs and buses passing through the night. A distant moaning of a train seems to play a sad refrain to the night. A rainy night in Georgia, such a rainy night in Georgia. Lord, I believe it's raining all over the world.
I feel like it's raining all over the world. How many times I wondered, it still comes out the same. No matter how you look at it or think of it, it's life. And you just got to play the game. I find me a place in a boxcar, so I take my guitar to pass some time. Late at night, it's hard to rest. I hold your picture to my chest, and I feel fine. But it's a rainy night in Georgia. Baby, it's a rainy night in Georgia. I feel it's raining all over the world. Kinda lonely now, and it's raining all over the world. Oh, have you ever been lonely, people, and you feel that it was raining all over this man's world? You're talking about raining, 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 raining over the world. I said now raining, 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 raining.
Welcome back to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show. Now, that one went out for Ed over there in Winter Haven. He's got the day off, so he's able to listen all day. He says, I'd love to hear some Brooke Benton there. You know, he says, it's not Georgia, but it is raining and has been raining all night. So there you go, Ed.
And the day off. Now, think about that. The kids are out of school for 2 days. You know, people make such stupid decisions. And the more stupid they are, it seems like the more elevated they become in their job.
Is that like
who made the decision to take the kids out of school 2 days for a rainy day in Florida? That's all it is, folks, a rainy day.
Well, now, I will say Pinellas County's got some flooding problems over there.
Oh,
but,
yeah. The schools aren't flooded.
Oh, actually,
There
are some commercial buildings I've been seeing on Twitter. There's quite a bit of flooding over there in Pinellas County.
in one of the cities that is in a low-lying area is Oldsmar, because that's where my parents lived. And when Hurricane, what was it that came through in '84? It flooded over there. Was that Atlanta? Hurricane Atlanta? Is that when it came through in '84? Remember that one?
You got me.
Nope, don't remember it.
But that's when it was, '84.
Anyway, they closed schools throughout the entire county, throughout the area, and so it flooded at one school, or maybe two. So what? It's just another rainy day. At least the good thing about this was nobody had enough time to prepare and empty all the shelves at the grocery store.
That's right.
That's true. Very true.
Can you imagine if they started talking about it's going to hit us like 3 days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, it'd have been pandemonium. It'd have been crazy. By the way, Bill.
Yes.
Bill, this is Bill Apgar.
That is correct. Like the baby score. A is in apple, P is in Paul, G is in grapefruit, A is in apple, R is in radio. It's not a disease, but I'm on your radio.
Okay. And Bill, you've been around the block a few times. You've been piddling around in radio
since '87.
Since '87.
Started in Ohio.
And you actually had a paid job once.
Correct.
But not here at Boss Hog Radio, because Boss Hog Radio is the station for amateurs, has-beens, wannabes, and will never make it.
You could say I'm getting paid in Boss Hog radio swag, right? What am I looking at right here? This is $1. People come
Well,
out.
now, I'm not going to ask you what you think of us yet, because you haven't had time to really make an opinion.
I've already got an opinion.
Oh, okay.
You're cool as...
No joke.
No joke.
Yeah.
Wow, I was going to ask you what was the most fun job you. Well, you don't have a job here yet, so what's the most fun job you ever had at a radio station?
The most fun job that I had at a radio station was when you're playing mornings with people and you get to call all different people and just doing stuff on the fly. You know, not playing with no flies, but just being there, doing something on the fly. You know,
in other words, without any planning.
Without any planning.
Sounds like us.
Getting that guest right then and there, you know, and then high-fiving afterwards.
Well, now, tell me about the time that you was working or you was down here in Florida and you got hired by a radio station. Did you say Wisconsin?
No, my first morning gig where I was paid, that was Laramie, Wyoming, 1999. And it lasted about a couple months. But I was excited. I was delivering sandwiches, and I get a call because I paid $25 to have my demo tape put on this fellow's website, and somebody heard it, and they said, we'll give you $25,000 a year to come out to Laramie, Wyoming. And so I said, sure. And I made it out there in 2 days. And then they put me up in a hotel for a week, and then I rented a room, and then that was it. It lasted a month and a half, and then went to Vegas and blew the rest of my money, and then came home.
The American dream.
Does that sound like a Boss Hog? Does that sound like a Boss Hog story?
And after Vegas, you've been homeless ever since, huh?
You're right. I don't have a to pee in. I don't know. I guess I'm that village missing a idiot, I would imagine. But I've been out here for a while, and I love playing radio. I mean, it's you know, you never know who's listening. You know.
And that's the good thing.
Yeah, right. And, you know, I have a face for radio, just like you.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. But I like what you do, you know, giving away the prizes, the giant TVs, the $100 in cash. What else can they win on when you're giving away those prizes?
Steel leaf blower.
A steel leaf blower?
Yep, brand new in the box. Well, actually, they got to take it out of the box and service, but brand spanking new steel leaf blower by I4 Power and Equipment, or a steel line trimmer, weed eater there.
But the prize that's worth the most is the TV, correct?
No, they're all about actually.
They're all around $150 worth of value.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're all about equal value.
Except for the $100 bill, it's only worth about $50 anymore.
You're right about that.
Yep.
You're right about that.
That's a fact, no doubt about that. Hey, we only got about 5 minutes left in the show.
I wonder if I'm not sure why Bill is here, but he's here.
Well, you wanted to speak with Bill.
Well, yeah, but that was
Okay,
that was a month ago. I didn't know.
No, it wasn't. You just told me yesterday.
Okay,
Because he was listening to my
whatever.
show, and then
What I'm going to get at, you know, Bill is waiting on another call from Wyoming. Is it Wyoming or where was it you said?
Laramie, Wyoming.
Laramie, okay.
No, I ain't waiting for my
He's
call.
waiting on another call from Laramie, and until then, he wants to hang around Boss Hog Radio. Do y'all think, as listeners, should we consider letting Bill hang around here?
I wonder if there's any listeners this morning that heard Bill's 1 hour show yesterday afternoon at 1 o'clock. 863-225-2000.
There were some, but they're listening to another station now.
I tell you, I tell you who I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What for?
I don't know. I know her dad lives down in St. Petersburg. If I can convince her dad, you know, solicitate him, then maybe I might have a date with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I don't think she gets along with her dad too well. I don't know.
Well, you know, why would you want to date her? She's got a lousy track record with men.
He wants to be her next hit song.
That's right. That's right. That's right. He's right.
That's why.
Wants to become infamous, huh?
See,
You know?
right there. That's radio right there. Because I knew Tater was going to say that. And I was like, yeah, I got him to say it.
Fine.
I like it.
I
I will suggest. Can I make some suggestions around here?
Yeah.
How about like when you come into the Grand radio station, you just have a button out there, bzzz, and it opens up the gate. That way you don't have to, you know, follow all the tomato trucks in. And then when I park it, and then when I guess when I pulled up in front of the radio station, you didn't want me parking there because it blocks the signal. So that's why I pulled off to the side.
There you go.
But other than that, I love it.
Well, you hadn't been here long enough, Bill. Where you parked gets the boss in a yelling match there.
Oh,
that dips my panties in a wad.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
Just trying to save you some grief is all.
All right. Well, I enjoyed.
You ever been to a radio station that was actually located in the middle of a flea market, farmer's market?
I know of. No, I used to work at a station that's on the outskirts of the ghetto.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
I can describe a lot of them.
Hey, good morning, Pastor.
Morning, Tony.
I haven't been listening to this guy, but 4 minutes on the radio?
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm saying he's a keeper. You got to keep this guy. He's funny as hell.
Okay.
All right. So we all know not to do what Tony
his
says.
name? I forgot.
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Mr. Bill. I should have remembered Mr. Bill. Okay.
Yeah. If you were listening at 1:00 yesterday afternoon, you heard his 1 hour program there too.
Disabled veteran.
No,
radio.
I was at the Hungry Crab having a anniversary meal.
Oh, okay.
Where's Hungry Crab at?
Yeah, I missed.
Winter Haven.
I missed.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they bring the big bag out with everything steamed in it.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, did you get you some
Okay.
last night? No, I'm not gonna say. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you're talking about what you're talking about. A bag full of crabs. Did he give himself a bag full of crabs last
I
night?
woke up and my beard had a little bit of smell to it. I don't know if it was
Okay.
Well, did you get?
Have a good one, Tony.
Did you get crabs from your old bag?
Hey guys, you've been listening to the Sunny Side Up Morning Show this morning. It's we got a break. We got to go. It's Sal T up next with his rock and roll revival. Hope you enjoyed it. Be safe out there. Roads are wet.